show you how to groom your eyebrows using various things like wax, thread, and just plain old tweezers. And trust me, it doesn't hurt as much as you think it does. I'm also going to show you how to shape your eyebrows using just any eyebrow waxing kit. And yeah, so stay tuned. I didn't start waxing my own eyebrows until last year, and I got my eyebrows waxed for the first time when I was 15, because I'm a pretty hairy kid, okay? And yeah, like, I definitely recommend going to a salon for your first time, because you can make mistakes. Okay, so the esthetician, she would they usually do the bottom and the top separately because it's easier that way. So she would take the hot wax, and using this thing, she would try to like shape under here, and using the muslin strip, press it down, going with the grain, and then pull it taut. That just means pulling the skin tight, and rip it off parallel to the skin. And that way you get all the hairs in one swoop. It's not as painful as you would think, but that's just my opinion because I have a pretty high pain threshold. And it's one of the faster ways to get your eyebrows done. Okay, so threading is a really old method of hair removal, and it's mostly done in Asia and in the Middle East and India as well. I remember my grandma doing it, and it was really painful to watch her do it. So basically you take this loop of thread and you twist it, and then you get these things. And they just like pick up the hairs. Yeah, I just took off some hairs on my forehead and it really hurt. So yeah, that's basically what it does. It kind of, the hairs get rolled up into this little twisty knot type thing, and that's how it gets rid of the hair. I find it to be more painful than waxing, but it's actually, I actually prefer it over waxing because waxing actually pulls the skin underneath here, and that will give you premature wrinkles. My mom actually taught me how to do this properly. So first you would take a white eyeliner. I'll just demonstrate right now. And then you just stencil it out. And just trace along for the top too. And after you stencil it out, you just take your tweezers and then you just tweeze all the hairs that are in the lines. I just got my eyebrows done, so I don't really have any hairs right there, but you get the. Okay, so first I take my wax, dip my finger in there, and then just put it on my eyebrows. Just put it It doesn't have to be perfect because you're gonna like fix them later. The idea is just to get the stuff on your eyebrows. Then you take your eyebrow grooming brush, and it is this part. This end is for your eyelashes. And this is what my mom showed me when I was younger. You like go this way and get the grain, then you pull it up, and then you smooth it over. That's supposed to be like a perfect brow. Instead of using brow wax, you can use a brow gel. It'll probably be cheaper too, because brow wax can get kind of expensive. And then we take I use this shade because it's lighter. Like this shade is like really dark, and I use it for like if I want those Megan Fox eyebrows. So this is a small angled liner brush, and you just fill in where you see any holes. Because my eyebrows are pretty full, so I don't use it all over my eyebrows, or else that would look too dramatic for natural stuff, but just around this area gets like pretty sparse. And sometimes I extend the line. My eyebrow scissors. These are Tweezerman brand. Tweezerman. And using my eyebrow comb, I just like would pull out the hairs, and any ones that stick out, I just cut them off. I forgot one more thing. You could also, to get underneath these hairs, I use these things. They're disposable eyebrow shapers. It's like a mini razor. And you just like comb it down, and it takes away the hairs too. That's it for my eyebrow tutorial. Hopefully it was helpful to you and you learned some new things. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye!